campus of Richard Bland Community College heads to tonight's contest as the Richard Bland Statesman. Your Richard Bland Statesman who will come into this contest suffering a tough loss the other night. Tough loss on Wednesday night to Bryan and Stratton, 72-80. Looking to bounce back in the win column tonight over the Fayetteville Tech North Carolina Trojans. I will be calling the game for you tonight. Glenn Thomas here, Sports Director of WHAP Fox Sports Radio in 1340 AM. As both teams are warming up, as you see, the referees everybody getting together here in Statesman Hall. The crowd is piling in. This is a big Region 10 matchup for Richard Bland. Richard Bland is 12-6 in the region. Fayetteville Tech is 10-8 in the region, and both teams desperately need a win tonight to at least settle their positions in the Region 10. Richard Bland has a shot to move up to that third spot if Bryan and Stratton actually loses another contest. They both tied for the season series. Both teams split. As I mentioned, Bryan and Stratton beat Richard Bland the other night, but Richard Bland beat Bryan and Stratton on January 31st. Fayetteville Tech Trojans coming in here with an overall record of 14-10. Richard Bland 18-8. Tonight, the leading scorer for the season for Richard Bland has been Robert Smith, who averaged 17 points a game. Tim Bing Jr. A close second, and Stanley Taylor close third, averaging 10 points a game. Statesman leading rebound is Stanley Taylor, averaging 7.5. Kenny Sutherland is right behind him with 7.3 rebounds. The leading scorer for the Trojans is Jabari Bowman. Nicholas Owat averaging 15.4 points a game. Nicholas Collins 13.3 points, and Jonathan Adams averaging 12.1. Leading rebounders for the Trojan is Johnny Hughes and Jonathan Adams. Johnny Hughes averaging 11.3 rebounds coming into this contest, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's going to be a great contest here from Statesman Hall. If you listen on Fox Sports Radio 1340 AM and 96.9 FM, make your way down here to Statesman Hall, whether it's 460 or 95. Well, we're getting ready for the national anthem, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we'll have the tip-off here for Richard Bland from Statesman Hall here in Petersburg, Virginia.
This is Rick Newman. I have had the honor of serving as your Commonwealth's attorney for the last 8 years. Fighting crime is not an easy task, but I'm passionate about getting justice.
in this contest as we get ready to tip the ball off. Thank you for all those who are joining us online at www.foxsports1340am.com, and those who are watching us on YouTube as well. And they'll be watching us on social media and Twitter. If you're following us, please follow us on Twitter at 1340am Fox Sports. As we mentioned, getting ready to get the tip off here for the Richard Bland Statesman. It look like Stanley Taylor will be getting the tip. As I mentioned, the starters is Tim Bing Jr., Robert Smith, Ricky Hicks, Dion Joyner, and Stanley Taylor are the starters for your Richard Bland Statesman tonight. Richard Bland, as I mentioned, trying to get a W here. Last contest at home, they lost. The overall record against Richard Bland versus Fayetteville Tech, the series history is 1-1. Both teams have won a game here. Both teams have won. They split the series so far. They've only played 2 times, and they split the series 1-1. So looking for a very good contest here. Thanks for joining us here. As you like I said, thanks for joining us here on Fox Sports Radio 1340 AM and 96.9 FM. And we get ready to tip off. Tip off is good. And the ball will go to Fayetteville Tech. Number 3, Nicholas Collins with the ball. As well was number 0, Joshua Haymere. Pass kicks the ball over to Cleo Chavis. Chavis back over to number 11, Tyshawn Rodriguez. Back over to number 10, Raymond Mateen. Looking at a little 3-man weave action. Number 2 goes into the basket, and he will pick up it will be a jump ball, and it will be Richard Bland's ball. Jump ball. Thought it would be a foul there on Dion Joyner, but not so. It will be Richard Bland ball. So Fayetteville Tech failed to score on their first possession playing. Fayetteville Tech is dressed in a gold and black uniforms, all gold black lettering with Trojan written on the side, written on the front. Richard Bland with a home grays with green lettering. Ball down low to Dion Joyner. Dion Joyner with the ball back over to Ricky Hicks, looking to get the ball down low. Dion Joyner for 3, and is no good, but rebound is Fayetteville Tech as they can push the ball up the court. Big shot, long shot for Dion Joyner. Usually not a 3-point taker, but I guess he felt a little good there. Ball's on the floor. At least Richard Bland is fighting for dead balls, fighting for loose balls tonight. 3-man weave action here by Fayetteville Tech. Shot is up. It is good. Number 2, Cleo Chavis with the basket, and Fayetteville Tech takes an early lead, 2-0. 18:50 left here in the first half, and Richard Bland trails Fayetteville Tech by 2. Tim Bean Jr. with the ball at the top of the key. Calling instruction, looking to set a pick here by Stanley Taylor. Stanley Taylor with the pick over to Robert Smith. Robert Smith steps up inside, and it's no good. But Stanley Taylor with the rebound, and is blocked by Fayetteville Tech. And Fayetteville Tech looking to push the ball back up the court again. Number 3, Nicholas Kahn with the ball back over to Cleo Chavis. Chavis looking to penetrate again. Ball knocked away by Tim Bean Jr. Back out to Nicholas Collins. Number 11 with the ball now is Tristan Rodriguez looking to penetrate, and he throws the ball away. A turnover by Fayetteville Tech. It'll be Richard Bland ball yet again. Coach, for those who listen to us online, we always do this. It is 18-13 left in the first half, and Coach Moore still has his jacket on, so the coat has not come off yet for Coach Moore. Fayetteville Tech is playing a 2-3 zone here. But Robert Smith, top of the key, over the Ricky Hicks. Ricky Hicks looking to get down low to Kenny Sutherland, who have checked in for Dion Glover. Tim Bean Jr. looking to penetrate, kicks out to Robert Smith. Robert Smith for 3, and it is good. Robert Smith with a 3, and Richard Bland takes their first lead at 17:53 here in the first half. And Richard Bland with their lead, with the early lead over Fayetteville Tech. Chavis with the ball, getting a pick set by number 11 Rodriguez, looking the ball down over to Khan, looking for 3 by number 10. It is 3, and it's good. Raheem Mateen with the 3, and Fayetteville Tech leads by 2. Tim Bean Jr. for 3, and Richard Bland back to lead 1. Chavis drives and penetrates, ball off the glass, and it's good. And Chavis penetrates to the basket, and Coach Moore calls the timeout. And it's 7-6, and Coach Moore, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout by Coach Moore to gather the troops and get the troops together, because right now Chavis has been able to penetrate easily into the paint and get easy paint buckets for Fayetteville Tech Trojans. And Richard Bland is looking to Coach Moore is looking to do something here to stop Richard Bland from getting the ball down. But trying to call Fayetteville Tech down. 7:19 here left in the first half. Richard Bland trails by 1. Let's see what Coach Moore has drawn up off of this timeout. Richard Bland, as I mentioned earlier, trails by 1, 6-7 over Fayetteville Tech. Fayetteville Tech playing the 2-3 zone here. Ricky Hicks brings the ball up, kick it over to the left wing to Robert Smith. Robert Smith over to Tim Bing Jr. back to Ricky Hicks. Ricky Hicks from the Bronx, New York. Sophomore here, over to Robert Smith, down low to Stanley Taylor, who had a double-double the other night. Stanley Taylor with the sweet jumper, and his basket is good. 8-7, Richard Bland leads. Chavis with the ball again, they got to stop the ball. Swinging the ball over back to number 11, Rodriguez, kicks the ball back over to Chavis. Chavis has the ball looking to get a pick here. Back to number 10, Martin, who just hit the big three-pointer. Number 3, 0, Haymer. Haymer with the ball. Chavis looking to dribble on Ricky Hicks. Swings the ball in. Shot clock got 7. Coon with the 3. And no good, but rebound. Kenny Sutherland with the big rebound. First rebound of the night for Kenny Sutherland, who was checked in for Deion Joyner. Robert Smith with the ball. We got a travel on Robert Smith, who's trying to get past the defender, but have taken too many steps. And it's 16-26 here. And Fayetteville Tech trails Richard Bland by 1, 8-7. Richard Bland, Statesman here from Statesman Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Richard Bland, your Statesmen are taking on Fayetteville Tech from the North Carolina school. 3-man weave action by Fayetteville Tech. Chavis with the ball, almost lost it, got recovered. Back on the corner for 3, setting the pick. What a pick there. Over to Martin, and it is thrown away. Another turnover for Fayetteville Tech. Let's see if Richard Bland can take advantage of these early turnovers by Fayetteville Tech. Stanley Taylor will take the ball out. Ricky Hicks will bring the ball up the court here. A good crowd tonight here from Statesman Hall. I want you to join us. Three-pointer by Tim Beaton Jr. And he's perfect from the three-point arc tonight. Tim Beaton Jr. has hit his second three-pointer and give Richard Bland a 4-point lead, 11-7, 15:55 here left in the first half. Chavis with the ball looking to penetrate. Kicks the ball out, and it's tipped by Richard Bland by Robert Smith, and it will be stay Fayetteville Tech ball. Fayetteville Tech is working left to right on the radio's dial. Ryan Jones comes into this contest for Ricky Hicks, who takes a seat on the bench. Coach Moore likes to go to the bench early in these guys to give his rotation. Very good rotation, give his guys a lot of rest. Ball's thrown in, and it's picked off by Tim Bing Jr. Tim Bing Jr. looking to lay it up, reverse layup, and it's no good. But Tim Bing Jr. is fouled on the floor, and he will be shooting 2 shots. Good anticipation by Tim Bing Jr., who's able to get the turnover, but couldn't capitalize on the basket. But yet he will go to the line and shoot 2. Tim Bing Jr. already has 6 points for the Richard Bland Statesman. Tim Bing Jr. is a sophomore from Suitland, Maryland. Went to the National Christian Academy. Basket is up by Tim Bing Jr. and is good. First free throw is good. Test make 7 points for Tim Bing Jr.
Substitution for the Trojans. Number 1, Jonathan Adams, along with number 33, Deion Stenberg, checks into the game.
Tim Bing Jr. will be shooting another free throw at the line. Tim Bing Jr. is the leading steals leader for the Richard Bland Statesman, averaging 2 steals a game. Second free throw is up and is good. 8 points here for Tim Bing Jr. early in this contest. 13-7, 15:42 left here in the first half, and Richard Bland leads by 6. Tyler Lloyd looking to check in for the Richard Bland Statesman. Ball over to number 1 for Fayetteville Tech. That is Jonathan Adams. Jonathan Adams. Well, we have a foul there on number 11. Tristan Rodriguez is fouled on Tim Bing, but foul is going to be on Tim Bing Jr. And Tristan Rodriguez will go to the line and shoot 3 free throws because he was in the act of shooting a 3-pointer. Tristan Rodriguez will be shooting 3 free throws tonight. And the first free throw is up and it's good. Second free throw's up, and it's no good.
Substitution for the Statesman. Number 11, Tyler Lloyd, checks into the game.
Gets one more free throw. Second free throw's up. Third free throw's up, and it's good. Made 2 out of 3. The lead now for Richard Bland is 4, 13-9, 15:23 here left in the first half. Ryan Jones to the basket, kicks it over to Robert Smith. Robert Smith with air 3, air ball. Ryan Jones could not save it, and it will be Fayetteville Tech ball. Fayetteville Tech with the ball taken up the court. Three-pointer by Tristan Rodriguez, no good. Rebound, Tim Bing Jr. as he pushes the ball back up the court for Richard Bland behind the back. Over to Tyler Lloyd. Tyler Lloyd with a step, no good. Ball is out of bounds, and it will be Fayetteville Tech ball. Richard Bland still having woes with rebounds. You know, Coach Moore telling the guys to get together and gather together. It will be still Richard Bland's ball. As the referee changed the decision, thought it was Fayetteville Tech ball, it'll be Richard Bland's ball. 15 minutes left here in the first half, and Richard Bland leads 13-9. Ryan Jones will take the ball out, get it over to Tim Beaton Jr., who thought about taking the three, but get it inside, back over to Ryan Jones. Ryan Jones looking to penetrate with no good, ran into a block wall. Trey Patterson has checked in there. Down low to Dion Joyner. Dion Joyner with the basket. Good job by Tim, good pass by Tim Beaton Jr. Now it's 15-9. Richard Bland and Coach Brian Hurd looking to put a little bit of height into the game. That's number 40, Johnny Hughes, looking to come in to try to try to stop the height of Dion Joyner in the Richard Bland Statesman here. Richard Bland does have a height advantage over Fayetteville Tech. And Coach Hurd is telling his kids, telling Johnny Hughes that he go in, this young man, and play like a man. Johnny Hughes is a freshman for this Fayetteville Tech team. Ball is out of bounds. Ball is out of bounds, picking off the hands of Deion Stover. Another turnover for Fayetteville Tech. Tyler Lloyd takes the ball off of Richard Bland. Ryan Jones working from right to left on your radio dial, pushing the ball up the court over to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson looking to go over to Tim Bean Jr. at the top of the key. Ryan Jones on the right wing there. Trey Patterson scoots across. The defense looking to get down low. Getting double teamed right there. This 2-3 zone giving Richard Bland trouble. Tyler Lloyd for three. It is good. Tyler Lloyd hits the three for Richard Bland, and Richard Bland lead now by 9. Tyler Lloyd, the redshirt freshman from Manassas, Virginia, went to Osborne High School, the 6'4" freshman. Fayetteville Tech looking to put the ball back in the court, thought about three there. Number 1, Joshua Hamir. Basket no good in there. But Johnny Hughes trying to get the rebound and could not. The reverse layup. Ryan Jones pushing the ball up the court. Get to the middle in the trap and loses control. No foul call. Said the ball tripped over his own feet. No foul call. It will be Fayetteville Tech's basketball. Good steal by Trey Patterson. Look like Trey Patterson getting ready to take that bad boy home with a dunk. And Trey Patterson with the steal in elevation and the finish. Trey Patterson. First points of the night is a basket, is a slam dunk with the steal. Richard Bland has extended the lead to 11. 13 minutes here left in the first half, and Richard Bland leads by 11. Different team tonight is that Richard Bland. Ball back to Trey Patterson. Over to Ryan Jones. Ryan Jones with the layup. In the basket. It is good. And Richard Bland is looking up and running. 22-9. Richard Bland leads 13-13 here. Richard Bland right now playing. It looks like a 1-3 zone here. 1-3-1. Keeping Fayetteville Tech out of the box. Number 1, Hamir for three, and it's no good. Rebound, Tyler Lloyd. Tyler Lloyd, Tim Bean Jr. Tim Bean Jr. in the center of the court. Tim Bean Jr. looking to penetrate. Ball out to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson for three, and it's no good. And Coach Moore is yelling, that's a quick three. We need to take our time and let's get some good baskets here. And Jonathan Hughes missed the alley-oop dunk, but number 33 is back there for the rebound, and that is Dion Stover. Dion Stover with the rebound after number 40, Jonathan Hughes, misses. Johnny Hughes misses the alley-oop dunk. And that will be a foul on Ryan Jones. Ryan Jones' first personal foul. That'll be the team's third foul. 12:33 here in this contest, and your Richard Bland Statesman lead 22-9. Dion Stover is at the free throw line shooting 2. Coach Moore telling again, just push the ball up the court. Free throws up by Stover, and it is good. Stover with the free throw in the basket is yet good. Score now is 22-10. 22-10. Richard Bland leads by 12. Stover at the line shooting the second free throw. Free throws up. And it's good, and it rattles in. Both free throws by Stover is good. Richard Bland now leads 22-11. 11-point lead for Richard Bland Statesman with 12:29 left in this first half. Ball over to Trey Patterson looking to get down Robinson. Robinson down low to Tyler Lloyd for the layup. No good, but Dion Joyner there for the putback. And Dion Joyner with the pick by Tyler Lloyd. This is the layup, but Dion Joyner with the putback in the basket. And Richard Bland has extended their lead to 13. And we have a foul down low. Dion Stover picks up his first personal foul. Foul down low there. Team's second foul. And it'll be Richard Bland ball working right to left on your radio dial. Ricky Hicks Jr. with the ball, pushing it up the court for Richard Bland. Over to Trey Patterson on the left wing. Down low to Dion Joyner, who makes a move and missed the baby hook. Could not get the baby hook. Could not complete the play there. And it will be Fayetteville Tech's ball as they push the ball back up the court. Number 12, shoot an air ball. Is the air ball by Alex Means, who checked into the game. Ricky Hicks pushing the ball up the court. Down to Robert Smith, over to Tyler Lloyd. Down to Trey Patterson, looking to get the ball down low. And we have a foul. And the basket is good. Trey Patterson just to use a little bit of muscle there to get the ball up into the basket. And it'll be the third team foul, and Trey Patterson will go to the line to see if he can complete this three-point play. Richard Bland has a 26-11 lead here, a 15-point lead for the Richard Bland Statesman. Trey Patterson looking to get his 5th point of this contest. Hit a shot earlier, hit 2 shots earlier, and he has 4 points in the game for Richard Bland. All the men on the floor for Richard Bland have scored except for Ricky Hicks, but Ricky Hicks has been dishing the ball out. Free throw is no good by Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson misses the free throw, and Richard Bland still leads by 15, 26-11. 11:31 here in the first half. Fayetteville Tech looking to get the ball in. Richard Bland, and we have a foul on Ricky Hicks. Ricky Hicks with the foul there on the floor, and that will be the team's 5th foul. And excuse me, the team's 4th foul. And number 1, Joshua Haymar will be to the line shooting 2 free throws. First free throw is up, and no good. Hits off the back of the rim. Richard Bland still leads Fayetteville Tech by 15. 11:26 here left in the first half. Second free throws up, and it's no good. And we have a foul on number 33 on Dion Stover, and that's Dion Stover's 2nd personal foul. And Dion Stover will take a seat on the bench. Don't want him to pick up the 3rd foul here in the first half, because in NJCAA basketball, 5 fouls will send you to the showers for the night. But it will be Richard Bland ball working right to left on your radio dial. It's 11:26 here in the first half. Richard Bland leads 26-11, 15-point lead over Fayetteville Tech. Totally different contest from the other night, where Richard Bland struggled to hit the baskets early in the first half. But tonight, Richard Bland is shooting a high percentage shot and doing very well. Richard Bland shot 30% the other night in the first half right now. Good defense there by Trey Patterson. And we got a cylinder foul of White 3. And it will be Trey Patterson. First personal foul, Dion Jordan will take a seat on the bench. And Kenny Sutherland will come in. It'll be Fayetteville Tech's basketball working left to right on your radio dial. 26-11. 26-11. Richard Bland leads by 15. That shot is up and is good. And Coach Hurd wants a timeout. He wants to take a full timeout. As he takes a full timeout, we're going to take a full timeout as well, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Richard Bland basketball here on Fox Sports Radio, 1340 AM and 96.9 FM. And we'll be right back after this commercial break.
OC3 is a group of 12 pastors and other citizens who meet monthly to do together what is much more challenging alone. In the summers of 50
Hall, the Statesman Richard Bland basketball. Once again, I'm your host, Glenn Thomas, here sitting here for Statesman basketball. Richard Bland leads the Fayetteville Tech Trojans 26-13. 11 minutes here left in this first half, and Richard Bland has a commanding lead of 13 points. Kenny Sutherland takes the ball off of Richard Bland as they push the ball up the court. Ricky Hicks Jr. pushes it up the court for Richard Bland, staying in the middle of the court, kicks over to the wing to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson back over to Robert Smith, looking the ball down, looking to penetrate, and goes to the basket, and it's knocked away by Fayetteville Tech, and the ball will remain with the Richard Bland Statesman. Ricky Hicks takes the ball out. Robert Smith, the leading scorer for Richard Bland, went to penetrate to the basket and got the ball knocked away. Ricky Hicks has the ball. Clear pass with the layup, with the wrist layup. And we got a goaltending call. We got a goaltending call, and it'll be Richard Bland's bucket for Ricky Hicks. 28-13. 28-13 Trojan basketball. 15-point lead for Richard Bland. 10:40 here left in the first half. And the Richard Bland Statesmen have a 15-point lead. Fayetteville Tech, Joshua Hamer brings the ball up court, gets the ball down low to number 42, Austin Edwards. And there's a foul away from the ball, and number 30 for Fayetteville Tech. 3-second violation. And it'll be another turnover by Fayetteville Tech to Richard Bland. Richard Bland gets the ball and brings it back up the court. Ricky Hicks not wasting any time, pushing it over to Robert Smith. Back over to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson looking to get the ball on the inside. Kicks it over to Ricky Hicks again. Ricky Hicks being guarded by number 3. Nicholas Scott, three-pointer for Trey Patterson. It is good. Trey Patterson off the bench tonight with 7 points so far in this contest. Joshua Hamer bringing the ball up, being guarded by Ricky Hicks, and the switch off. Trey Patterson takes on Hamer over this, and it's 3, and it's no good. Rebound. Robert Smith had opportunity to get the rebound, but it knocked out. It will be Fayetteville Tech basketball right now. Got the ball in. Fayetteville Tech trying to go for layup. No good. Robert Smith with the rebound. Pushing the ball to the court. Richard Bland has numbers. Over to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson with the reverse layup. It is good. Trey Patterson with 9 points so far off the bench. Assists Robert Smith. Richard Bland leads by 20, 33-13 over Fayetteville Tech. Foul on. We got a good foul on Kenny Sutherland. Ricky Hicks. That'll be Ricky Hicks' foul. Ricky Hicks will take a seat on the bench. That'll be Ricky Hicks' second foul, and Marvin Trotman coming to the game, and that'll be the team's 6th foul. Ryan Jones also comes in, and Trey Patterson will take a seat on the bench. Number 3 for Fayetteville Tech, Nicholas Collins takes the ball out. Kicks the ball over to Joshua Hamer, over to Jonathan Adams. Jonathan Adams back to Jonathan Adams. Jonathan Adams being guarded by Ryan Jones, the freshman for Smithfield, Virginia. Number 40, Jonathan Hughes looking like getting the ball, being guarded by Kenny Smith. Steps. And there's a foul by Kenny Sutherland. And it will be Jonathan Hughes. Johnny Hughes will be shooting 2 free throws. Kenny Sutherland with the foul, and that's Kenny Sutherland's first foul. Kenny Sutherland, the freshman from Verona, Virginia. The 6'6" freshman from Richmond, Virginia, went to Verona High School, Region 5 product. But Johnny Hughes will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He missed his first 2 at the line. Free throw is up by Johnny Hughes, and it's good. Free throw is good. Let's see if Johnny, and the lead is 33-14. 19-point lead for Richard Bland. The second free throw up, and it's good. 33-15, Richard Bland, 18-point lead. Kenny Sutherland with the ball, a little 3-man weave action. Marvin Trotman with the ball over there, over to Ryan Jones. Ryan Jones looking over to Drogic. Back over to Robert Smith. Robert Smith looking to penetrate and get the ball into the basket. He is fouled. Robert Smith will take a seat on the bench. Robert. Austin Edwards with the foul. That's the first personal foul. Team fifth personal foul. Team fifth foul. And Robert Smith will go to the line shooting for two. As I mentioned earlier, Robert Smith, sophomore. Robert Smith, team leading scorer, averaging 17 points a game. Robert Smith tonight only has 3, but he gets hit his free throw. It's 4 points for Richard Bland. When Robert Smith gets hot, he is hot. Ladies and gentlemen, he got hot the other night, hit 3 3-pointers in a row, and brought Richard Bland back from a 13-point deficit, but they cannot close the deal against the Bryan Stratton team. Misses the free throw. Rebound, Fayetteville Tech. Ball's being pushed back up the court by Joshua Hamer. We got a foul on number 42, Austin Edwards with the foul. Austin Edwards, a 6'7" freshman from Lumberton, North Carolina. Went to Purnell Sweat High School. Ryan Jones pushing the ball up the court here for Richard Bland. Looking to get the ball inside. Kenny Sutherland. We got a pick here, we got a foul. Mio Drawjacks with the first personal foul in the team 8 foul. That won't be 1-and-1 there. Got a couple substitutions right here. Jabari Bobin comes in the game. Number 3, Khan, goes out for Fayetteville Tech. 8:32 here left in the first half. Richard Bland with a 34-15 lead, 19-point lead for your Richard Bland Statesman. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound number 35, Cedric Miller with the rebound, kicks the ball back out to number 4, Jabari Bowman, who had checked into the game. Over to Joshua Adams, down low to Cedric Miller. The 3-pointer, no good by number 12, Alex Means. Rebound, Marvin Trotman, as he pushes the ball up the court, drives to the middle, in the right-hand layup, and it is good. Marvin Trotman with the rebound and the drive, and the basket is good. Richard Bland, 36, Fayetteville Tech, 15. Different Richard Bland team from Wednesday night. The team that lost to Bryan and Stratton had opportunity to move into the third spot, but number 1, Joshua Adams with the jump shot. Ryan Jones puts the ball up the court down to Robert Smith, and Robert Smith with the dunk. The emphatic dunk by Robert Smith. Ball down low, push off by number 40. It is no good. Rebound, Marvin Trotman. Marvin Trotman pushing the ball back up the court. Fast-paced action right now. Robert Smith with the ball. Ryan Jones down low to Kenny Sutherland. Back out to Robert Smith, and it will be a turnover by Richard Bland. And no foul by Robert Smith. Richard Bland, 38. Fayetteville Tech, 19. 19-point lead for your Richard Bland Statesman. Look like Tyler Lloyd is getting ready to get into the game. Coach Moore wants a timeout. Coach Moore is upset and mad at the efforts of his players. Coach Moore wants a timeout. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back here on Fox Sports Radio 1340 after this commercial break.
Self-storage, the oldest self-storage business in the Hopewell area, located at
For those of you watching online, sorry about the technical difficulty. We got it working now. And the basket is foul, and the basket is now good. Foul will be on Tim Bing Jr., and that will be Tim Bing Jr.'s second personal foul. Let's see if Coach Moore sends somebody else to the bench. Don't want Tim Bing Jr. to pick up the third foul. Tim Bing Jr. tonight already has 8 points for Richard Bland. Robert Smith comes into the contest. 24-44. Richard Bland leads by 20. Ryan Jones pushing the ball up the court here. For Richard Bland over to Robert Smith. Down low to Dion Joyner. Dion Joyner thought about getting a dunk there, but it will be a jump ball. And the ball will belong to the Trojans. And the ball got stuck on the side of the rim. Don't see that too often in basketball, but nonetheless the ball got dunked. Dion Joyner trying to go for a dunk and got stuck there. Fayetteville Tech with the basketball looking to cut this lead, and Richard Bland at least try to get it to 10 before the break. And it's a 3 by Jonathan Adams. 17-point lead for Richard Bland now, 44-27. Richard Bland leads. A foul on number 10, Dion Joyner. That's the second personal foul. It looks like Dion Joyner will go to the bench. Kenny Sutherland will come in, and there's also Wayne Covert as comes into the game. Richard Bland, that's the 10th team foul for Richard Bland. They are in the double bonus. Fayetteville Tech now looking to make a run here in the second half. 3-man weave over to Jonathan Adams. Jonathan Adams looking to penetrate. Kicks the ball out to number 10. Robert Smith with an elbow there in the back of the blocking foul, and number 10, Raheem Mateen, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Richard Bland 4. Fayetteville Tech. Richard Bland has a 17-point lead, 44-27 here. Mateen looking to cut this lead to 15. First free throw is up, and it's good. Trying to get this situated and get straight. Coach Moore wants a violation. Free throw's no good. But Fayetteville Tech with the rebound. Jonathan Adams kicked the ball over to my team. My team for 3. No good. Rebound. Kenny Sutherland looking to push the ball up the court. Kenny Sutherland looking to push up the court. In the layup, in the basket. It is good. Kenny Sutherland with the long arms. With the long arms. Make the basket. And looking to complete the 3-point play. 4:23 left here in the first half. And Richard Bland leads 46-28. Kenny Sutherland will have one shot. Cedric Miller picks up the first foul. It wasn't Tyler Lloyd with the technical foul. Looks like Tyler Lloyd got the technical foul. And number 1, Johnny Adams, will be shooting a free throw. Technical foul, shot by Johnny Adams, and it's good. Looking like the referees want to take control of this game. Tyler Lloyd said he could. Second free throw is up, and it's good. Johnny Adams makes both free throws. And Tyler Lloyd getting some. Coach Moore just shakes his head. Young fella, like, gotta make a mistake. Keep your mouth shut and play basketball. 16-point lead by Richard Bland now, and they led as many by 23. But Fayetteville Tech has been on a little bit of a run here. I've been on a 7-2 run so far in the last 5 minutes of the second half. Richard Bland stopped the bleeding with Kenny Southern's left-hand layup, but he was fouled, and he's at the basket now shooting. Made the basket. Kenny Southern makes a free throw, and it's 47-30. 17-point lead for Richard Bland. Fayetteville Tech pushing the ball court. Number 3, Rodriguez. For 3, no good. In and out of the basket. We have a push on Dragic. Theo Dragic with a foul. Trey Patterson is in the game now. Trey Patterson looking to come in and take Dragic out. Dragic's the redshirt freshman, 6'3", 185 pounds, from Serbia. Went to Virginia Beach Friends School. And Virginia Beach, but nonetheless, Jonathan Adams at the free throw line. First basket by Adams is good, and we have a 16-point lead by Richard Bland. Dragic has picked up his second foul. Adams. Rodriguez back in the game now. Adams will still be shooting one, and a free throw line. Made the first one. Let's see if he can make the second one here. Second free throw up is no good. Rebound, Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson over to Ryan Jones. Ryan Jones got the ball here. Kenny Southern looking to dribble there. Back over to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson looking to penetrate. In the right hand off the glass, no good. But Ryan Jones with the rebound. In the foul, in the basket. And one, and it will be good. Ryan Jones with the basket. 3:59 here left in the first half. All right, 3:59 left here in the first half, and Richard Bland has extended their lead to 18, and Ryan Jones, the freshman for Smithfield High School, will go to the line to shoot free throws. Ryan Jones has the opportunity. Ryan Jones getting a lot of playing time tonight because Ricky Hicks Jr. Is in foul trouble, the sophomore from New York, from the Bronx. But nonetheless, Ryan Jones is here tonight. Ryan Jones will shoot free throw line, and the free throws up, and it is good. 5 points here for Ryan Jones in the first half. 50-31. Ryan Jones stops the shooter. The shooter can't pick the ball up. Jonathan Adams, and it looks like kicks it over to number 33. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to Jonathan Adams. Adams has the basketball for Fayetteville Tech. Dion Stovers looking to set a pick. No pick set there. 8 seconds over to Stovers. Stovers looking down low back to number 35, Cedric Miller. Cedric Miller travels with the ball. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Statesman basketball. Another turnover by the Trojans. Richard Bland basketball. 3:30 left here in the first half. Richard Bland with a 50-31 lead, 19-point lead by Richard Bland. Robert Smith Jr. has the ball. Robert Smith is playing with 1 foul, 6 points over to Ryan Jones. Trey Patterson for 3. It is good. Trey Patterson for 3. 53-31, and that is 12 points for Trey Patterson so far in the first half. Floater by Tristan Rodriguez is good. And we get a timeout call. Second timeout for Fayetteville Tech. We're going to stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. Stay right here. Richard Bland, Statesman Hall. Coming up next weekend, you have the Region 10 playoffs coming here from Statesman Hall. And we don't know who the Richard Bland Statesman will be playing yet, but we do know that there will be the first 2 games, Saturday and Sunday, will be played here at Statesman Hall. Richard Bland looking to solidify the 3 seed, if not a 4 seed. Looking to solidify at least a 4 seed spot. Could move up to the 3 spot, depending on what happened this week with other teams. Richard Bland lost a close one to Bryan and Stratton on Wednesday night, which would have gave them the lock on the number 3 spot. But nonetheless, we're here now. Richard Bland looking to play the number 4, looking to stay at that number 4 spot. And Fayetteville Tech looking to upset Richard Bland here, but look like Richard Bland has a commanding lead right now in the first half, 23-33. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Ryan Jones taking the ball up the court for Richard Bland. Down low to Robert Smith. Robert Smith will get in front with a right-hand layup, and it's no good. Off the glass, a little too hard. Robert Smith, Fayetteville Tech with the run. Jonathan Allen pushing the ball off the court down low to Stover. Stover looking against Kenny Sutherland, and it's no good. But Kenny Sutherland with the rebound, pushing the ball up the court here. It's Kenny looking to get the ball out of his hands. Over the wing, Clevert back to Kenny Sutherland. Sutherland looking for his guard. Ryan Jones with the basketball. Will stop hop in the jumper. Ryan Jones with the jumper. It is good. 55-33, 22-point lead for the Richard Bland Statesmen. Jonathan Allen pushes the ball, gets the pick, drives and penetrates to the basket. Over to Kuhn for a shot, no good. Trey Patterson with the rebound. Trey Patterson pushing the ball up the court. Looking to penetrate with the layup, and it's off the glass, and it's good. 14 points for Trey Patterson. With the steal there by Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson with the steal, looking to take the ball back up the court, and he is fouled. Trey Patterson will go to the line to shoot two. Trey Patterson will be to the line to shoot two. Cedric Miller picks up that foul, and that's his second team foul. Second foul on Miller, and be the 9th team foul. Trey Patterson at the free throw line. Look like he's hobbling a little bit. Hopefully he's okay, because he's been on fire in the first half of Richard Bland with 14 points. Free throws up, and it's no good. Like his knees bother him a little bit. Marvin Trotman comes in, and Ryan Jones takes a seat on the bench, and look like Tyler Lloyd is going to come in for Trey Patterson after he finished shooting. 1:58 here left in the first half. Richard Bland 57, Fayetteville Tech 33. Second free throws up, and it's good. Trey Patterson will take a seat on the bench, and Tyler Lloyd will come into the game for Trey Patterson. Jonathan Adams with the basketball, pushing the ball up the court for Fayetteville, looking to penetrate over, kick it over to Kuhn. Kuhn looking to penetrate inside with the basket with the spin. It's a strong move to the basket by Kuhn. Nicholas Kuhn still a strong basket in the layup off the glass. Marvin Trotman with the ball heading to the right side of the court. Looking to set a pick is Robert Smith. Robert Smith with the pick there. Marvin Trotman with the dribble and the shot. No good. Rattle in and out. But Kenny Sutherland with the rebound. Kicks it back up to Marvin Trotman. Trotman down low to Robert Smith. And Coach Moore is giving us instructions. Tell him, look, we got enough time. Let's slow it down a little bit. There's no reason to run a gun. We got a good commanding lead by 23 points, so let's play for it. 13 points. 13 on the shot clock. Over to Covert. Wayne for three. No good. Air ball. Pick follow his shot and gets the rebound. Wayne Covert with the basket. 1 minute left here in the first half. And Richard Bland leads 60-35. 25-point lead for Richard Bland. Johnny Hughes with the basket there. Marvin Trotman pushing the ball to the court. 44 seconds here on the clock. But Jonathan Adams with the foul. And it'll be two shots for Marvin Trotman. 42 seconds here left in the first half. And Jonathan Adams picks up his first foul. And Marvin Trotman goes to the free throw line to shoot two. He hits the first basket. First free throw is good. Ryan Jones come in. Wayne Covert goes out. Tyler Lloyd, Ryan Jones, Marvin Trotman, Robert Smith, and Kenny Sutherland all on the court for Richard Bland. 40 seconds here left in the contest. 28 seconds on the shot clock. And the ball is stolen. Marvin Trotman with the ball. And we're going to call a foul. Tyler Lloyd. And he misses the basketball. Tyler Lloyd goes out with 3 fouls. Don't want to pick up the fourth one. Free throw by Jonathan Adams missed. They say on the court when I used to play basketball, the ball don't lie. He missed the first one. Let's see if he can miss the second one. He missed both free throws, so I guess it wasn't a foul because the ball don't lie. 31 seconds on the shot clock. It is a 3-second differential on the shot clock. Ryan Jones with the basketball here. 24 seconds left in the first half. Richard Bland with a 62-35 lead. 37 lead, excuse me. Coach Moore's calling instructions there. Ryan Jones telling Ryan Jones to go to work, looking to penetrate, get the ball over to Marvin Trotman. No good, and the ball is blocked. Jonathan Adams push the ball to court 2. Long second shot from the it is no good. And the score is 62-37. 37, 25-point lead for Richard Bland. We're going to take a commercial break to gather our thoughts, get some halftime stats, and come back and give you a update on what's going on in the NBA world, as well as with the Richard Bland Statesman and what they've done in the first half. As we take this commercial break, 62-37, Richard Bland leads here at halftime.
He has an extensive inventory of new and used cars and trucks and SUVs.
Win.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the second half here of this contest, Region 10 contest, where Richard Bland Statesman will take on the Fayetteville Tech Trojans. As the Fayetteville Tech Trojans look to try to bounce back here in the second half. Richard Bland with a commanding lead in the first half, 25-point lead, 62-37. Richard Bland looking to solidify a fourth spot or higher in the Region 10. But nonetheless, Tim Bing Jr. will take the ball out. The starters for the second half for your Richard Bland Statesman is Tim Bing Jr., Trey Patterson, Ricky Hicks, Dion Joyner, as well as Robert Smith, sophomores here, starting the second half for Richard Bland. Over to Robert Smith, back over to Ricky Hicks. Ricky Hicks over to Tim Bing Jr., looking to get the ball inside down low. Fayetteville Tech with the Fayetteville Tech playing the 2-3 zone. Ricky Hicks threw the ball away. Dion Joyner was not paying attention. Jonathan Adams with the ball, number 5 for 3 at the beginning of the second half. Jamar Bowman with the 3 for 3. 62-40. Richard Bland leads by 22. Over to Tim Bing Jr., over to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson looking to penetrate there, gets it back over to Tim Bing. Tim Bing over to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson thought about the 3, had the hot hand in the first half. Trey Patterson off the glass. That's 17 points here for Trey Patterson. Dion looking to get the ball, block the ball, and it's called a foul on Dion Joyner. That's be Dion Joyner's second foul. That'll be Dion Joyner's third personal foul. Look like Dion Joyner will get ready to take a seat on the bench. See if Coach Moore will get somebody in for Dion Joyner. As we mentioned here in JCA basketball, 5 fouls will put you out of this game and take you. You have an early night to the shower. Fayetteville Tech get the ball stolen by Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson looking to push the ball up the court. Ball stopped. Trey Patterson with the jumper, no good. Air ball. And it'll be a white ball. Ball's out. About Dion Joyner made a good hustle play. Threw the ball off the Fayetteville Tech defender. It'll be Richard Bland's ball. Trey Patterson thought he had the hot hand there, but missed the easy layup. Dion Joyner was there to save him. Ricky Hicks taking the ball out. Referees getting settled in things here. It's 18:53 here left in the first half. Thanks for joining us here on Fox Sports Radio 1340 AM, 96.9 FM, and FoxSports1340AM.com. Shot by Tim Bing Jr. for 3. It is good. Tim Bing Jr. with another 3-pointer. His third 3-pointer of the night. And Tim Bing Jr. has 11 points. Fayetteville Tech with the ball. Pushing it up the court. Hilbert Kuhn behind the back dribble. Over to Johnny Adams. Adams with the ball down low to Sims. Dion Joyner with the block. Ricky Hicks picks the ball up looking for Tim Bing Jr. down low. Tim Bing Jr. kicks the ball out to Robert Smith and is knocked away by number 12 for Fayetteville Tech. Alex Meems knocks the ball away, and it will be Richard Bland ball. Ricky Hicks is taking the ball out for Richard Bland. Down low to Robert Smith. Robert Smith off the glass is no good. Rebound. Sims pushing the ball back in the court. Down low to Jonathan Adams. Adams with the reverse layup. It is good. Trey Patterson takes the ball out. Hicks with the ball, pushing the ball up the court for Richard Bland. Down low to Dion Joyner. Dion Joyner off the glass in the shot. It is good. 69-42. Richard Bland leads by 27. Going with the basketball. Fayetteville kick. Jamari Garfey for another 3. That's 6 points for him, 5 threes. Down low to Robert Smith. Robert Smith down to Tim Bing Jr. Tim Bing Jr. off the glass. Good pass by Robert Smith. Good team basketball here for Richard Bland. Playing team ball tonight, passing the ball around. Kuhn with the shot, turnaround jumper. And banks it in, and it's good. Ricky Hicks pushing the ball to the court, fast pace here in the second half. Down low to Robert Smith. Robert Smith, the turnaround jumper, and his basket is good. 73-47. Richard Bland leads by 26. 17:06 here. Jonathan Adams over to Alex Meems. Alex Meems over to Kuhn. Coon kicks it, looking to get the ball back over to Guthrie. Down over to Means. Means for three. No good. Coons with the rebound. New shot clock. Ball will stay. It will remain. For Fayetteville Tech. Fayetteville Tech now is working right to left on your radio dial. And Richard Bland is working left to right. We have a couple substitutions. Trey Patterson and Deion Joyner take a seat on the bench. On the board. Kicks the ball over. Kenny Southern. Good job by Kenny Southern. Tim Bean Jr. pushes the ball up the court. Over the Robert Smith, back to Tim Bean Jr. And as the basket is good, Tim Bean Jr. Robert Smith. Good play and good vision by Robert Smith to catch Tim Bean Jr. trailing. And Richard Bland has extended the lead to 75-47. Johnny Adams to the basket. No good, but Jawari Garthie's there. Ryan Jones with the basketball. Ryan Jones pushes the ball up the court, and he's fouled. Will go to the line. And the ball is on the floor. Alex Sims with the basket, with the block. The ball is on the floor. Ball is now on the floor. Ball being taken out by Ricky Hicks Jr. Ricky Hicks takes the ball out over to Ryan Jones. Ryan Jones with the basketball. Go back over to Ricky with an offensive foul on number 24. Kenny Sutherland with an offensive foul. That is Kenny Sutherland's second foul. 16-13 here left in this contest. And Richard Bland 75. Fayetteville Tech 47. Fayetteville Tech with the basketball kicks it over to Alex Mims. Alex Mims trying to push the ball to the court. Trying to drive over to Coons. Coons thought about three. Penetrate underneath the basket. Reverse layup. No good, but gets his own rebound. Put the ball back in. He is fouled by Ricky Hicks. Ricky Hicks with the foul. Third personal foul by Ricky Hicks. Nicholas Coon will go to the line. Shooting two. Trailing by 28. Free throws up, and it rattles out. No good. 75-47. 15:51 here left in this contest. Richard Bland with a 28-point lead. Second free throw up by Alex Coon, and it's no good. Both free throws are missed. And we have a foul on Jabari Garthie. No foul being called, but the ball is out by Kenny Sutherland. Kenny Sutherland is out of bounds. It will be Trojan basketball here. Alex Mims with the basketball over to Jabari Guthridge. Guthridge with the ball, looking to penetrate to the basket. As he goes in, reverse layup off the glass, no good. But dunk. Cedric Miller with the basket in the dunk. 75-49. Tyler Lloyd for three, no good. And Tyler Lloyd with breaking the ball up there. Tyler Lloyd misses the three-pointer, but good hustle back for Tyler Lloyd as he comes back down the court and interrupts the pass. Almost a steal there by Marvin Trotman. Ricky Hicks with the basket in the floater, and it is good. Ricky Hicks with the floater. Richard Bland leads 77-49. Foul on the floor. Robert Smith with the team second personal foul. Marvin Trotman comes in for Robert Smith. Robert Smith taking a seat on the bench. Johnny Hughes comes in for the Trojans. Kuhn takes the basketball out. looking to get inbound to Johnny Hughes. Hughes with the basketball. Marvin on the floor. Ryan Jones looking to spin the ball. We have a jump ball, and it will be Trojans basketball.
And jump balls called on the floor. Possession arrow favors Fayetteville Tech.
Fayetteville Tech with the basketball. And the foul. Tyler Lloyd. That's his Tyler Lloyd's fourth personal foul. The team's fifth. Basketball there by Trojans basketball. We have a full timeout here. A full time, 77-49, full time on the floor. We're going to take a quick commercial break as well, ladies and gentlemen. Richmond Bland basketball here on Fox Sports Radio, 1340 AM, 96.9 FM, 1444 here in the first half, 77-49. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Exotic food at reasonable prices? Elephant Thai, the only authentic Thai restaurant in the Tri-Cities, located in the Crossings Shopping Center in Hopewell, is the place for you. Don't like real
for joining us here on Fox Sports Radio, 1340 AM and 96.9 FM. The basketball will be Fayetteville Tech's basketball. Gets the ball inbound to Garth Guthrie. Guthrie gets the ball to Kuhn for three. It is good. Alex Kuhn for three. Nicholas Kuhn for three. 77-52. 25-point lead for Richard Bland. Ricky Hicks Jr. with the basketball. Over to Marvin Trotman. Down low to Kenny Sutherland. Kenny Sutherland with the penetration to the basket. And it's good. Kenny Sutherland with the layup in the basket. Back over to Guthrie. Fayetteville Tech with the push. Nicholas Kuhn. And we have a blocking foul on the floor. Offensive foul. It is an offensive foul here on the floor. And Kenny Sutherland will be taking the ball out for Richard Bland. Getting this contest, Richard Bland 79, Fayetteville Tech Trojans 52. 14-15 here left in this contest. Referees are having a conference trying to figure out who the foul was on. And the foul should be on, if anything, it'd be on number 3, Nicholas Kahn. And not number 24, Kenny Sutherland. The foul should be on number 3. Foul will be on number 3 as the referees try to settle this and get this situated. It would not be on Kenny Sutherland. Foul. And now he's explaining to Coach Hurd what was going on and how it is an offensive foul. Referees got the situation, got everything straight. So Ryan Jones pushing the ball up the court now. Got that situated. We'll go back to basketball. 14:08 here in the second half. Down low to Deion Joyner. Nice power move by Deion Joyner with the layup, and it is good. Deion Joyner with the basket. 14 minutes left here in the second half. Richard Bland 81-52. Nicholas Kuhn with the three in the basket, and Deion Joyner picks up his fourth foul. And that's his fourth personal foul. Deion Joyner will take a seat on the bench, and Ryan Jones take a seat on the bench. Robert Smith in the game. The basket is good. (81-55) with the basket counted. Bring the ball in. Robert Smith with the rebound here, pushing the ball up the court. Fayetteville Tech don't stop the shooter. Robert Smith is having an off night tonight with the basket. Robert Smith with the steal. The ball down low. Over to Alex Mims. And they bring the ball back out and slow everything down here. A little fast action there. Marvin Trotman guarding Johnny Hughes. Robert Smith comes out on them. Three-man weave here. Guthrie with the ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Getting in. Kuhn for three. And it's good. Nicholas Kuhn with another three. He's heating up. 14 points for Nicholas Kuhn. Coach Moore wants a timeout. And we get a timeout here. We got a 30-second timeout. And we're going to take a quick commercial break as well. And we'll be right back. Richard Bland 81. Fayetteville Tech 58. Fayetteville Tech looking to make a comeback. 23-point lead for Richard Bland. Full timeout.
He has been Hopewell's lawn and garden expert for over 70 years. They say, if it grows, we have.
Knocked the ball out of bounds. Be Richard Bland ball here. It's 12:55 here, 81-58. Tim Bing Jr. takes the ball out. Ryan Jones, Kenny Sutherland, Robert Smith, as well as Tim Bing Jr. on the court for Richard Bland. Ryan Jones to the basket with the layup, and it is good. Ryan Jones with the basket here. Switching off, back and forth. Ball goes out. Means with the ball. Basket. It is good. Foul on Robert Smith. 12:31 here left in this contest. And Fayetteville Tech now is down by 23. Looking to make a comeback. But every time they try to claw their way back, Richard Bland was able to stop the ball, gain the momentum, and with the screen, lead back up to 20-something. Means with the line shooting one. The basket is no good, but rebound, Kenny Sutherland. Kenny Sutherland with a strong rebound over the Ryan Jones. Ryan Jones looking to push up the court. Richard Bland with the reverse layup. Ryan Jones is good, and the basket is good. Back up the lead, back up to 25, 85-60. 12 minutes here left in this contest. Means with the basket, and it's good. Josh with the basket. Ryan Jones pushing up the court again. Over to Kenny Southern, no back over to Tim Bing Jr. Through a little three-man weave action over to Marvin Trotman. Marvin Trotman looking to get inside, and he is fouled. Look like number 5, Jawari Guthrie, picks up the foul, and that'll be Guthrie's first foul. It'll be the team's third foul. Guthrie takes a seat on the bench, and number 11, Rodriguez, come in. Tristan Rodriguez is in the game. And referee Tomlin gets shot clock straight. And the foul situation straight. 20 seconds here left on the shot clock. Richard Bland, 8 lead, 85-62. Down low to Kenny Southern, and we have a push here by Alex Means. Alex Means with the push. Alex Mims with the push here. If you try to follow Richard Bland, you can follow us here on Fox Sports Radio 1340 AM 92.9. Robert Smith for 3. It is good. Robert Smith for 3. 88-62. Richard Bland extends their lead to 26 here. 11:47 here in the second half. Nicholas Coons for 3. No good. Rebound, Ryan Jones as he pushes the ball up the court. Over to Marvin Trotman. Trotman with the basket in the layup. Richard Bland, 90. Fayetteville Tech, 62. 28-point lead for Richard Bland as they extend it. Alex Mims looking to go to the basket in the layup, and it's good. Ryan Jones gets the ball. 11 here. 11 minutes left in this contest. Richard Bland, 90-64. Tim Bing Jr. with the basketball. Marvin Trotman looking to penetrate inside the basket, get the ball down low. Robert Smith thought about taking 3 steps back. Shot, and it's no good. Nicholas Kuhn with the basketball as he pushes the ball up the court. In the center, driving to the center. And the basket is good. Oh, Tim Bing Jr. foul. Looks like we got number 0, Tim Bing Jr. 4. That is Robert Smith. Robert Smith, 4th personal foul, team's 8th foul. 10:55 here, and Richard Bland is already in the 1-on-1 bonus, but doesn't matter here because Nicholas Kuhn made the basket, and it is good. 10:55 here left in this contest. Richard Bland leads by 24, 90-66. Nicholas Kuhn will go to the line and shoot a free throw to see if he can complete this 3-point play. Number 35, Cedric Miller, comes into the game, and number 40, Johnny Hughes, steps out of the game. Kuhn's at the free throw line. Shot is up. It is good. Nicholas Kuhn adds to his total right now. 17 points for Nicholas Kuhn. And Fayetteville Tech trails Richard Bland by 23, 90-67. 3-man weave action. Marvin Trotman stops. Pops no good. Rebound. Dion Joyner with the long rebound. He can try to body into the basket. And he is fouled. Dion Joyner will go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is on number 35, Cedric Miller. That is his 3rd personal foul. Team 5th. Dion Joyner at the free throw line shooting 2. First free throw is up by Dion Joyner, and it is no good. Dion Joyner will go back to the free throw line. Alston and Edwards comes in for Alex Means. Free throws up by Dion Joyner, and it's no good. He missed both of them. Rebound, Austin Edwards. Ball is over to Joshua Hamer. Hamer is pushing the ball up the court now, running point here. Pick set by Austin Edwards. Over to number 11, Tristan Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Nicholas Kuhn, who has the hot hand here. And Kuhn with shot goes to the basket. Foul will be on Ricky Hicks, number 2. Ricky Hicks hitting the elbow. That'll be Ricky Hicks' 4th foul. Richard Bland right now playing with players in foul trouble. Tyler Lloyd with floor. for Ricky Hicks with 4. As well, also Dion Joyner has 4. So Richard Bland right now currently has 3 players on the court with 4 fouls. Tristan is out, Tyler Lloyd is out, Ryan Jones and Trey Patterson both comes into this contest. Looking to settle things down here. Richard Bland 90. Fayetteville Tech 69, 68, 69 right there. 21-point lead. Ryan Jones to the basket, and it's good. Ryan Jones with the basket coming off the bench tonight helped Richard Bland, 13 points. A very good team effort here. We'll have a foul on number 20, Marvin Trotman, with the body. First foul on Marvin Trotman. That's a team 10th foul. And they're already in the double bonus. The Trojans already have a double bonus. Any other foul from this point on by Richard Bland will be a free throw. 2 free throws for Fayetteville Tech. Tristan Rodriguez free throws up and is good. Rodriguez hits the first free throw. That's 70. 22-point lead for the Richard Bland Statesman. Kenny Sutherland comes in the game. Dion Joyner, who's playing with 4 fouls, take a seat on the bench. Mio Drajek into the game. Tim Bing Jr. is in the game tonight as well. So right now on the floor for Richard Bland, Trey Patterson, Mio Drajek, Kenny Sutherland, Ryan Jones, and Tim Bing Jr. And the shot is good. Jonathan Adams back in the game for for Fayetteville Tech. Richard Bland, Ryan Jones with the basketball. A lot of time left here, 9 minutes and 36 seconds here. Richard Bland leads by 21 points. Tim Bing Jr. getting the ball, looking to penetrate over to Kenny Sutherland. Foul on number 42, Austin Edwards. And that will be the 6th foul. Will be the 6th foul on Fayetteville Tech. Austin Edwards' 3rd personal foul. Team 6th foul. 9:29 left in this contest, and Richard Bland leads by 21. Kenny Sutherland will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Said he was in an active shooting. Sutherland with the first free throw. It is good. Richard Bland extends their lead to 22-23. 92. 93-71. 22-point lead for Richard Bland. Free throws up, and it's good. Technical violation on the bench. There's a technical violation on Coach on the bench. Something was said. Technical violation on the bench. Don't know who said it. Somebody said something. Somebody said something to the official on the bench, and there's a technical violation. We got a tech on the bench here. 94-71. Richard leads by 23. It will be 2 shots by Alex Kuhn. Coach Moore, at least let me correct my own bench before we throw a tech here. But it's unsportsmanlike on the bench. Free throw's good by Kuhn. It is good. Second free throw's up. And it's also good. And the ball will still belong to Fayetteville Tech. Richard Bland 94, Fayetteville Tech 73. 21-point lead for Richard Bland. But undisciplined play here in the second half by Richard Bland has allowed Fayetteville Tech to stay in this contest, to stay in this game, whether it was tech or fouls. Trey Patterson with the block. Fayetteville Tech taking timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. As is a 30-second timeout here. We're not gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna give you a couple of scores here tonight from the NBA. Carrying scores in the NBA. The Celtics lead the Pistons 75-66. The Atlanta Hawks are trailing the Indiana Pacers 77-59. The Washington Wizards in the third quarter with 6:43 left in the third quarter trail the Carolina Hornets. Washington Wizards pick up Raymond Sessions today for a 10-day, signed into a 10-day contract. The Raptors over the Bucks currently right now. Excuse me, the Bucks over the Raptors 64-57 in the second quarter, 15 seconds before halftime. The Timberwolves lead the Houston Rockets at the end of one, 32-26. The Cavaliers trail the Memphis Grizzlies 27-20 at the end of the first quarter. And the Miami Heat lead the New Orleans Pelicans 27-22. 51 seconds left in the first half. But here at our contest, as we are Statesman Hall, Mio Dragic picks up another foul. Mio, his third personal foul, and number 35. Cedric Miller will go to the line. Richard Bland cannot afford to allow Fayetteville Tech to come in this contest, back in this contest, because of free throw shooting and them committing fouls. It's 9 minutes left in this contest, and Richard Bland is already in a double bonus, so any foul from here on out will be 2 free throws, and the clock will be stopped. Right now we have a 20-point lead, 94-74. Richard Bland leads over Fayetteville Tech. Free throw is no good. Trey Patterson with the basketball as he pushes the ball up the court. Trey Patterson looking to drive and penetrate to the basket. In the foul, in the basket, and it's good. And one, Trey Patterson said, "Coach, let me take over the game. Let me do what I do." And Trey Patterson is the leading scorer tonight for Richard Bland with 19 points. And Trey Patterson will go to the line trying to get the magic number, which is 20 for Richard Bland. 96-98, 96-74, 22-point lead for Richard Bland. Free throws up, and it's good. Trey Patterson, 20 points tonight for the Richard Bland Statesman. 8:58 here left in this contest. Richard Bland leads by 23. Deep three for Tristan Rodriguez. Rebound, Kenny Sutherland. Ball to Tim Bing Jr. Tim Bing Jr. looking to penetrate. Kicks it over to Dragic. No good. Ryan Jones trying to get the rebound. No good there. Number 4. Jabari Bowman brings the ball in. Jonathan Adams with the ball over to Tristan Rodriguez. Rodriguez by the 3-point line looking to give the ball to Bowman. Got a switch there. Trey Patterson switch. Ryan Jones getting the ball there over to Johnny Adams. Adams, Rodriguez, deep three. No good. And we got a push on Kenny Sutherland. Kenny Sutherland push in the back. Kenny Sutherland with a straight up push. That's his third personal foul. And we have number 3, Dion Stover to the line. Dion Stover, product of Colonial Heights, went to Colonial Heights High School from Richmond, Virginia. At the line, free throws up, and it's no good. Dion Stover misses the free throw. Second free throw is good. Ryan Jones back to the basket, in and out, no good. Rebound, number 35, Cedric Miller, as he pushes the ball up the court down low to Deion Stover. Deion Stover with a reverse layup in the basket, and it is good. 20-point lead for Richard Bland, 97-77. Trey Patterson for two, no good. Mio Dragic with the rebound. Ball's out of bounds. It will be Wayne Covert comes in, Robert Smith comes in, Mio Dragic and Ryan Jones take a seat on the bench. 20-point lead, Richard Bland, 97-77. Johnny Adams with the basketball, giving a shot and instruction to Jabari Bowman. Tell him to go over here. Over to Tristan Rodriguez, back to Jabari Bowman. Bowman looking to penetrate in the basket. Penetrate and split the defenders with the right-hand layup. 19-point lead here for Richard Bland. 18-point lead here for Richard Bland. 7:27 left. A lot of time in this contest for Fayetteville Tech to come back. Wayne Covert with the ball. Three-man weave. Ball over to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson looking to penetrate and try to go for the dunk. No good. And it will be Fayetteville Tech basketball. As Tristan Rodriguez tried to kick the basket. No basket. But Tristan Rodriguez will go to the floor. Jabari will go to the floor. Go to the foul line to shoot two. Clock is stopped yet again. 7:05. And Richard Bland leads by 18. Deion Jordan comes in, who has 4 fouls. Keaty Sutherland takes a seat on the bench. First free throw was shot. That was no good by Jabari Bowman. Free throw was good. Second free throw was good. Richard Bland, 17-point lead. 7 minutes left here in this contest. Deion Jordan, front in the basket, looking to penetrate with the right hand. And it's no good. Deion Jordan make a strong move to the basket from the top of the free throw line. It will be a foul on number 33, Deion Glover will go to the line and shoot 2 for Richard Bland. 97-80, 6:54 left in this contest. Richard Bland with a 17-point lead. This game is far from being over here. Richard Bland was up as by many as 25. Deion Jordan with the free throw line, and it's good. 98-80, 18-point lead for Richard Bland. 6:54 once again remain. Deion Glover sitting here. Deion Jordan, looking to make the second free throw. And it's up, and it's good. Both free throws are good by Deion Jordan, the sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina. Nicholas Kuhn has come back into the game for Fayetteville Tech. He had the hot hand, hit 4 3-pointers earlier. Jabari Bowman down to Nicholas Kuhn. Kuhn with a reverse layup, blocked by Deion Jordan. Robert Smith pushing the ball up the court over to Tim Bing Jr. Tim Bing Jr. alley-oop to Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson misses the alley-oop. Nicholas Kuhn comes back, and Trey Patterson comes back with the defense and blocks the ball. Good defense by Trey Patterson. And Trey Patterson to the basket. And no good. Richard Bland passing, being physical here, and also passing the ball around. Good defense by Fayetteville Tech. Trey Patterson trying to get that dunk in. He was up there. 2 shots. Trey Patterson at the free throw line. First free throw's up, and it's no good. Deion Stover, seat on the bench. Free throw's good by Trey Patterson. Richard Bland hit the century mark, 100-80. 20-point lead for Richard Bland. Jonathan Adams with the ball with Alex Mims. Richard Bland playing a 2-3 defense right. Deep by Jabari Bowman. Jabari Bowman for 3. It is deep 3. Down low to Robert Smith. Kick it back out to Deion Jordan. Deion Jordan down low. Got the ball back. Throws the ball away. Take the violation on the coach. On Coach Moore. He's shooting 2. Coach Moore gets the technical foul. More technical fouls in this game. That's the 3rd technical foul on a Richard Bland player, coach, or the bench. It is 1 technical on the bench, 1 technical on Tyler Lloyd, 1 on Coach Moore. Coach Moore doesn't want to pick up another tech, but he asked an official what was said, and what did he say that was wrong. Kuhn misses the first one, makes the second one. 16-point lead for Richard Bland. 5:47 here in this contest. Ball is being taken out by Nicholas Kuhn. 16-point lead for Richard Bland. 5:47 here in the contest. Jabari Bowman for 3. No good. Dion Joyner with the rebound. Over to Ricky Hicks. Over to Tim Bing Jr. Over to Robert Smith, who's thinking about 3, but it's a 2. But Trey Patterson with the putback. Robert Smith with the rebound. And comes up with it. Down low. Dion Joyner could not finish. The ball will be Fayetteville Tech ball. Very ugly sequence there for Richard Bland. They're going to try to get a little bit cute here. Put the ball in the basket here. 5 minutes left in this contest. 100-84. Jabari Bowman over to Alex Mims for 2. And it's good. Shot is good. 14-point lead for Richard Bland. Down low to Robert Smith. Robert Smith reverse layup, no good. Fayetteville Tech looking to push the ball to the court. And it's a swat by Trey Patterson. Trey Patterson blocks the ball away. 4 minutes and 43 seconds here. Richard Bland looking to hold on. Had a lead by many as 25, but Fayetteville Tech has clawed their way back into this contest. 4:43 left here from Statesman Hall. And look like Richard Bland has put this thing in cruise control, but the game is not over yet. Fayetteville Tech looking to come back. Alex Mims looking to go for 2. Turnaround jumper, and it's in there, and it's good. 12-point lead. 4:28 here in the contest. Coach Moore wants a timeout. For 4:19, Richard, and it's a full timeout. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, you listen to Richard Bland basketball here on Fox Sports Radio, 1340 AM and 96.9 FM.
Schneider Chevrolet has an extensive inventory of new and used cars and trucks and
Who's watching us online, apologize for the technical difficulties here for watching us online. We got to switch over there, but Tristan Rodriguez is down. Richard Bland has the lead. We're going to take a quick commercial break as they tend to Mr. Rodriguez. Hope Mr. Rodriguez is doing well, but we'll give you an update when we come back after this commercial break.
Hopewell. McKay's has the most extensive inventory in the hard.
And Mausoleum can't do anything about your taxes. We are ready to help you pre-plan for death. Merchants Hope Memorial Gardens in Prince George County.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here. Merchant Hope's Memorial Garden in Prince George, Virginia. But we're here at Richard Bland Stadium. Station Hall leads 105-89 over Fayetteville Tech. Shot by Robert Smith, and it's short. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left here. Richard Bland leads by 15. Shot by Jonathan Adams. 14-point lead for Richard Bland. 2:41 here in this contest. Down low to Robert Smith. Ball is out of bounds, and it will be Fayetteville Tech basketball. 2:35 here. 105-91 here. Got to talk to Coach Moore a little bit about this in the post-game conference. These guys in the shot clock, don't never believe it. We're running things down. I want to know if that's by design, or that's by the players. Players, I got to understand. Jabari Bowman for 3. Rebound, Tim Bing Jr. 2:22 here. Coach Moore's telling them to slow it down here. That we don't need to do anything other different than what we're doing here. We up by 14. Slow the ball down. Let's get the basket. Let's get the shot going. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Tim Bing Jr. driving. Looking to penetrate underneath the basket. And the ball is blocked. Number 35. Foul on number 35, which is Cedric Miller. Tim Bing Jr. will go to the line and shoot 2. Tim Bing Jr. 2 minutes left here. Tim Bing Jr. shot up and it's good. Second free throw is up by Tim Bing Jr. and it's also good. 1:56 here left in this contest, and Richard Bland leads by 16. Cedric Miller got a timeout here, full timeout here by Coach Hurd. Wants a full timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Bland leads 107-93, 1:48 here left in this contest. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Here as the Richard Bland Statesmen have a 14-point lead over the Fayetteville Tech team. 1:48 here left in this contest. These two teams met earlier in the year in North Carolina, where Fayetteville Tech got the win 98-86 over this Richard Bland team. So Fayetteville Tech came in here knowing that they could be able to run with Richard Bland and have an opportunity to score with Richard Bland. Right now, Richard Bland with a 14-point lead, 107-93 over Fayetteville Tech. Over to Robert Smith. Robert Smith has the ball. Richard Bland has numbers. There's no need. Robert Smith goes to the basket and put the ball in the basket, 109-93. Down low to Cedric Miller. Big block by Kenny Sutherland. Kenny Sutherland with the big block here, 1:30 here. Coach Moore is telling his team to slow it down, slow it down. Take your time out. Let them foul you, run some time off the clock. You're up now by 16. There's no need to rush. Let's take the time off the clock and let's move the basketball. And let's get a good shot selection. Ryan Jones, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ryan Jones looking to penetrate. And he goes into the basket, and the bucket is good. The foul in the basket is good. Ryan Jones, that's 111 for Richard Bland, 93 for Fayetteville Tech. 103 here left in this contest. This game, Richard Bland, 18-point lead. We can see Richard Bland will improve in this contest to 19-8 overall, 13-6 in conference. Free throws up, and it's no good. Rattle out, but Robert Smith with the rebound, and Robert Smith with the putback, and he is fouled. Robert Smith is fouled. Looks like Deion Joyner is getting ready to come back into this contest for Richard Bland. Robert Smith will go to the line and shoot 2. Robert Smith for 16 points tonight. Free throws up, and it's good. That's his average. He averaged 17 points a game. Robert Smith with 17 points. Kenny Sutherland takes a seat on the bench. Deion Jordan comes in the game. Robert Smith has a free throw line. Shoot another free throw. Free throw is up, and it rattles out, and it's no good. Number 35, Cedric Miller. Cedric Miller with the rebound. John Adams here. Foul on Tim Bing Jr. And that would be Tim Bing Jr. 5th foul, and Tim Bing Jr. will go to the showers early. That would be his 5th foul. Tim Bing Jr. 17 points tonight, 5 fouls. Marvin Trotman comes in for Tim Bing Jr. Tim Bing Jr. is fouled out of this contest. 53 seconds left here in this game. Richard Bland leads 112-93. Second free throw is good. First free throw is good by Johnny Adams. Is good. 94-112. Richard Bland leads by 12. By 18. Second free throws up. And it rattles in for Jonathan Adams. The 6'3" sophomore for Augusta, Georgia, went to Wakefield High School. Coach Moore gets some substitutions in the game. Ryan Jones is gone. Marvin Trotman comes in. Ricky Hicks is on the bench. Mio Drogic is in the game as well. Deion Jordan, Wayne Covert, along with Marvin Trotman and Tyler Lloyd. 49 seconds here in this contest. Richard Bland will walk away with the win, as I mentioned earlier. The Trojans will fall to 10-9 in conference. Wayne Covert for 3. No good. No good. Deion Jordan with the rebound and the basket. "30 seconds here, a little unsportsmanlike by Wayne Covert. It's to the 3 up. "23 seconds left in this contest. 114-95. No one's going to foul. Shot clock will be able to run out. Like a second 0.5 differential on the shot clock. Marvin Trotman just bouncing the ball. Fayetteville Tech looking to take the loss tonight. Richard Bland has one more game before the weekend is over. Richard Bland will take on the game is not over. 0.4 differential on the shot clock in the game clock. It will be Fayetteville Tech basketball. Fayetteville Tech can throw the ball in, not trying to throw it inbound. Wayne Covert looking to throw the ball in the basket, but it's no good. Richard Bland gets to win 114-95. 95. Contest is over. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have Coach Moore in the post game. We'll talk to Coach Moore about the win this weekend. Have one more game coming up this weekend as they will take on Guilford Tech on this Sunday. .3 p.m. game time as they take on Vance Granville. Vance Granville sitting in last place in the conference in Region 10. But nonetheless, Richard Bland gets the W tonight, get the win, 114-95. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll talk to Coach Moore about this contest, run down some stats, and what he expects to happen with his guys here in the next week as they take on Van Granville, which will be the last regular season game for Richard Bland. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
I'm talking about an auto repair shop that does foreign and domestic, major or minor auto repairs, diagnostic.